All right, guys. So here's how we're preparing right now for the election coming up next week. Are we getting ready to see a crypto dump or crypto sell off before the major pump? And if so, how are we preparing ourselves? How are we getting ourselves ready for what's coming? And I'll give you guys some insight in terms of what I'm doing. I mentioned it a little bit yesterday in my video. So if you guys have not yet subscribed, make sure you do so because a lot of times I go from like one video, yesterday's video into today and kind of extrapolate and expand on it. So you definitely want to be subscribed so you don't miss out on any of our content we put out. We're putting out crypto content every single day for you guys, giving you guys different perspectives, different things we're seeing in the market, news, alpha. We've got you covered. So, Bitcoin just took a major nosedive on the charts down below 70,000 here today. It was just days ago where we were setting an all time high or basically right on the doorstep. So, what's happening here? Well, it's actually bigger than crypto. It's happening everywhere. Gold took a major hit after setting its all time high. We are seeing stocks take a major pullback. You have Apple, which is, one of the largest companies in the world. I think it's number two right now to Microsoft. Microsoft itself, they both are taking hits. Apple puts out unbelievable quarterly earnings, yet it's selling off. So what's going on? Like, how can we make sense of this? Well, one of the ways that I kind of look at this is toward the end of the year, which we're heading in that direction. Final couple months here, November 1st today. A lot of times, especially in years where there've been a lot of good gains happen in the market, people have made money right for the past 10 months here in 2024, especially if you were buying in the heat of the bear market in 2022 and 2023. People are up big on their investments. So a lot of times people will take their profits before the end of the year and then they'll buy back those same assets. It's almost like a coordinated effort, right? Hey, let's tank the prices in the short term by taking our profits. And then because we have capital now, because we're sitting on cash, we'll dictate when we want to start buying to begin the year. And then let all the retail money, people like us, the average Joes, come in behind us and basically pump our bags. Hopefully that makes sense. And that's exactly what I think is happening. And I'm not the only person who thinks this because if you head over to what Kobayashi report has put out there, as we'll take a quick look at the Bitcoin price here, 69,400, Ethereum back down to 2,500. We've got altcoins crashing hard, Immutable X crashing for other reasons. There's a Wells notice after them with the SEC, which I don't even take serious anymore, but that's neither here nor there. But we do have cryptos, basically dialing back. So here's what's going on. If we look at the Kobayashi letter and kind of what they put out today, I think this really does help us understand. And we covered this a little bit yesterday too. But the Labor Department revised some of their two jobs reports lower by a combined 112,000 jobs. Initially reported numbers showed that the U.S. added 254,000 jobs in September, which has been revised down by 31,000. At the same time, the August jobs report was revised down. So basically, these reports that came out are BS. Downward jobs revisions are very frequent now. We should look at the data with a 1-month lag, Kobayashi letter says. And basically, we're still in inflationary times, right? Things are expensive. You go to the grocery store, it's outrageous, right? It's hard right now for people, just surviving. And I think we're feeling that in the markets. Yet the S&P 500 is setting all-time highs and Bitcoin setting all-time highs. And so things are not adding up, right? And I'm going to tell you guys this, and we'll get into this a little bit later. I think a major crypto bull run is coming, but I just don't think it is going to last forever. And I think you have to have your plan in place here in 2025 to exit the market. We'll get into that in a little bit. But if we take a look at some of the other things Kobayashi put out here today that I thought were interesting, it says here, the market's initial reaction to the jobs report was a rebound in treasury yields and another drop in stocks. However, that was reversed as the jobs report is being viewed as dovish. We expect a 25 basis point rate cut next week after the election. That is what's being priced into the market right now. To that Apple point, Apple stock is falling despite reporting record quarterly revenue of nearly $95 billion. Crazy. iPhone revenue grew 5.5% over the last year to $46 billion. Services revenue grew 12% all the way up to 25 billion, but we're trading lower. So again, this is to me market manipulation. It's a sell-off in stocks. It's a sell-off in Bitcoin. It's a sell-off in crypto, sell-off in gold, all manipulated to get in at cheaper prices as we turn the page into 2025. Kobayashi said this: technology stocks saw widespread selling today. You look at Meta, formerly Facebook, Amazon, and Apple, 3 stocks that I own, have beaten earning expectations, but their pricing is going down. So how does that make sense? Again, it's manipulation. It's we're going to take profits because we're so freaking high on our gains this year. We're going to take profits now, sell off, create fear so retail sells, and then we'll buy back the fear at the beginning of the year. We see it all the time. The same thing's happening in crypto. And this has been expedited, I think, even in an election year, even more so, right? So I do think we're going to see extreme volatility here with the price of Bitcoin, but eventually, as we get more clarity, whoever the president is, I think if Trump gets in, prices probably pump sooner. Regardless, though, I think we're heading into a bull market. I think we're heading into a bull cycle in 2025. It won't last forever. I think all of this printing of money is going to come back to haunt us at some point, in this decade. So I think right now I'm really focused in on the next 12 to 15 months to make as much profit as I can, sit into a cash position as we roll into the back half of this decade. And then what happens is we hear it all the time, right? The people with money are able to buy assets at premium prices. If we do get that big crash or correction with stocks, with housing, with crypto, the people with money are the people who get ahead, right? Because they were able to forecast it, they have capital, and they can buy those assets at a premium price. Anytime the housing market crashes, who do you see going and buying all these cheap real estate options? It's the people with money, right? And then they wait for the markets to come back because they always do. It's cyclical, and there you go, right? The same story repeats itself. So that's what I think is happening right now. That's why I think we're seeing a crypto dump or a crypto sell-off leading into what I think is going to be a major crypto pump into 2025. Okay, that's how I'm preparing myself. I mentioned yesterday in my video, I have been taking a lot more profits than usual in my high risk crypto portfolio. So I'm not taking profits on Bitcoin necessarily, which I buy every single day, but I am taking profits on some of the high risk assets that I'm not planning on holding into 2025 or the remainder of this bull run, right? So short-term swing trades, if I'm up on them, I'm liquidating right now ahead of the election because I'm just mitigating risk, right? I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be volatile. I don't know who's going to win, right? I can't predict that, but I can prepare and make moves accordingly. And that's kind of how I'm playing the game right now. So let me know what you guys think about it down below. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys want to trade like a pro and trade with me, it's XT Algo. This is my trading company. We went live last August. We have hundreds of people using this, almost thousands of people now using this. If you guys want a trading indicator that absolutely works with crypto and stocks, where you can set up your own customized alerts. Now hear me out. Nothing is bulletproof, like nothing is perfect, but this product works. It's going to give you an edge in the market. And anytime you can get an edge, this is a huge advantage for when to get in and when to get out of your trades. So XT Algo, 21% discount code right now, linked in the description. Use the discount code X at checkout, and you're going to get a 21% discount on any of these packages, whether it's monthly, quarterly, or yearly. And final thing, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So there's literally no risk here, because if you don't like the product, or you fall on tough times and you need the money back, whatever it is, my team will refund you. No questions asked. I've got 24/7 customer support within that 30-day period, full refund, no problem. But my hope is you get it today, you sign up, you make a couple successful trades, and you see how well this product can work for you in the background. And hopefully you start making more money in crypto and more money in the stock market. Appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.